Hello, everyone. Long time no see. I was in the hospital barfing because sometimes I like to barf, and my girlfriend works at the hospital. Season 2, episode 110 from February 8th. We are going to see lots of beautiful women named Camila. It's the year of the dragon. Get your egg rolls out and your firecrackers, and remember to wear red and celebrate the Lunar New Year. I do not know what the difference is between Chinese New Year and Lunar Year, but one has to do with the moon and the other one has to do with China. I hope you enjoy this and like the video so that way I can make a lot of money and I could buy my way onto the city council. You ready to get started? No? Too bad. Fantastic.
Could it be I'm falling in love?
I think
and
someone
the number
died.
one smash with
And we'll find out who died.
A professional grade GMC.
And finally tonight, the Spinners' Henry Fambro has died.
No!
He helped co-found the band at the age of 15. Fambro's deep baritone helped give the group its distinctive sound. The band enjoyed 70 years of hits like I'll Be Around, Could It Be I'm Falling in Love, and the number one smash with Dionne Warwick, Then Came You. Henry Fambro's Spinners were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame just last year. He'll be missed. That's Nightline. You can watch all of our full episodes on Hulu. We'll see you right back here same time tomorrow. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America.
From America's #1 news comes the all on FX. Stream on Hulu.
It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today from the new comedy Upgraded, Camila Mendes. Plus, Chef Katie Chin helps us celebrate the Lunar New Year with a tasty shrimp dish. And a performance from recording artist JP Saxe. Also, we check in with our amazing viewers on another edition of The Inbox.
Remember, everyone, the Lunar New Year in 2024 was February 8th. Remember that. Okay, remember. 110.
Online.
What are you doing?
Now, here are Kelly Ripa and Marcus Smiler. Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday, February 8th, 2024. Big show for you today. A lot going on in the news.
Tell me.
You know how we saw that beautiful movie? Was it called Past Lives?
Past Lives.
Past Lives. If you haven't seen it yet, you have to watch it. It is so good.
And bring a tissue box with you.
Yes, it's just a beautiful, beautiful movie. I think it's a Korean film, and it is just a beautiful, top to bottom movie.
Because Kelly Ripa says that the movie's beautiful, then you will all share my opinion, right? And since I say it's good and you should watch it, you should. You have to watch it. You have to. I'm the #1 movie critic in all of New York City, so believe me, it's a beautiful. You know what? If you think it's beautiful, it's probably a fucking shitty ass little bitch movie made for pussies.
Reminded me of that.
Tell me.
A wife was left shaking after spotting her husband in a selfie she took years before they met.
Oh, I love those
Okay,
stories.
so, Jen Shia was stunned to discover her partner in the image she snapped in October of 2012, 11 years before the pair married and 2 years before they first connected. Okay, so here they are together.
Aren't they cute?
They're at the F1 race. Yeah.
Okay, only you would notice that.
Yes.
Yeah,
He bought her from in a mail order bride.
Yeah. And then she was, I guess, looking through some old pictures and discovered
Oh my gosh.
him there in a selfie she took.
11 years before.
Is that crazy? Isn't that amazing? Like, I always look at stuff like that as a meant to be thing.
Yes, it's karma. Yes,
I love
they
that.
were meant to
really,
be.
really love
Yes,
that.
So
you
then
two
now
are meant
they're
to be
married
because
and together.
Kelly
Yes.
saw Mark and within
Isn't that
10 seconds
incredible?
said, "I'm gonna fuck that guy because all I care about
Same place.
is dick."
They were at the same place at the same time, but they didn't know each other existed.
You know, I often think about that. You know, if you and I were in the same place ever growing up.
Yeah.
Before we met.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark,
I don't think so.
definitely
Mark,
not.
Definitely
you ever
not.
been to
Yeah.
We
Jersey?
didn't travel very much.
No, we didn't travel. So
No,
it
we
wouldn't
never
have
went to
been-
Florida.
I mean, I can 100% say we were never, unless you breezed through South Jersey at some point, but I don't think you did.
All right. What do you think the sexiest language in the world is? Voted by.
Klingon.
You're darn right. Italian. The French had it for a little bit. That's also a really
I always say that
good-
French to me.
Maybe
are
you can learn to
sexiest
speak
language.
Italian one day.
Wrong.
Mark.
I know.
But Italian, yes. Italian is back. They like the pitch. It goes up, it goes down. Vieni qua. La, 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 la. It's very sing-songy.
It is.
It is.
sing-song.
The
It
rolling
is.
of the R's.
Yes, which
Yeah.
is what I'll do on your clitoris tonight. As long as you douche.
You know I can't roll my R's, and
It's
you know
not
I'm
your fault.
sensitive about
It's
it.
know
not
who
your
else
fault.
knows? My
You
good friend
either
Dick.
can do it or you can't do it.
I know.
Lola couldn't do it either, but she figured out a way to kind of do it in the back of her throat.
No, she can roll her R's.
And,
she fakes not being able to.
Right, you know
roll
why
her
she doesn't tell you? Because you can't handle the image of her guzzling on a cock and rolling her R's to pulse a vibration against her boyfriend's shaft, or probably her teacher's shaft when she was at her privileged high school that you paid for her to be in that she didn't deserve to be in. Yeah, she found a way to do it in the back of her mouth. How the hell do you know that? Yeah, you know how she found that out? When a fucking cock was so big, the head was like tickling the back of her tonsils, and it made a vibrating noise. She was like, "Oh, I guess I got to follow you to England, so that way I could learn to speak proper Italian, because that's what my dad wants. See, Daddy, I'm going to chug on this man's member just for you, so I could speak your language. You made me do this, Dad." Is something that people say that I disagree with immensely.
La, 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 la. It's very sing-songy. The rolling of the R's. Yeah. Can you?
You know I can't roll my R's. And you-
Yeah. Can you?
You know I can't roll my R's, and
It's
you know
not
I'm
your fault.
sensitive about
It's
it.
not your fault. You either can do it or you can't do it.
I know.
Lola couldn't do it either, but she figured out a way to kind of do it in the back of her throat.
No, she can roll her R's.
And,
she fakes not being able to roll her R's.
German was voted the most direct language. Very direct. Very direct. And British slash, in British English for the most polite. I do love a Brit.
A British accent, yeah.
Well, they would call it. They would say that we have the accent.
Yeah, they always say, what language are we speaking? English. Well, then you
We
have the accent.
Right. I do like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Lola's boyfriend has a nice accent.
Yeah,
Cassie's.
he does.
Yeah.
He has a posh accent.
Very posh.
Yeah, he sounds fancy.
Very posh.
We put complete faith in him just based on the way he sounds.
He sounds so much smarter.
I know, it does sound smarter. Anyway, if somebody here had a British accent, I would ask you to read this next story so it could sound smarter. Because it would sound smarter.
It would.
Mm-hmm. But dogs provide better emotional support than humans, friends, and partners.
You lying sack of shit.
I do think that's true.
Yeah.
When I come home and Lena comes up and grabs and
My dick?
stands on her hind legs and grabs my leg.
She wraps
and
her
looks,
arms
and
around
looks at me.
She does.
It just does something.
She puts her face. She puts her face. She almost bends her head back completely,
Right.
so that she can lock eyes with you when
Yes.
she's holding onto your leg.
Right.
And the tail is going, and she's hugging you. And then I remind her, he didn't want you.
This story again, only for the 12th time in the last 12 months.
Did not want
Tell
you.
us that story again.
She really listens to me. And if she starts making a little noise in the morning, it's not time for her to like wake up yet.
Yeah.
I say, Lena, and she stops.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because
Unless
she's
she
afraid
really
you're
has
going to
to
send
go.
her back.
Unless she really has to go to the bathroom or something like that. You can tell when she starts making different noises.
Yeah, in the morning, like at around 4 in the morning, she'll sort of
Shake.
She'll do her morning shake, and then she goes, and Mark goes, Lena, no, and then she goes back to bed. But around 6 in the morning, she's like, and then we're like, okay,
All right,
time to go.
Time to get out. Time to get out.
Somebody's got to make a pee-pee, which,
And
by
it's
the way,
Kelly.
we can make our dog go to the bathroom on command by simply saying, make a pee-pee.
Yeah.
And if we want her to make the other one, we go, make a poo-poo. And she does it. On command.
She's the best dog.
She's an amazing dog.
Chewy, by the way, listens to nothing. Chewy's
Chewy
like,
can't
she
hear
knows,
us.
I think she can hear. I think she can hear. She's like, I'm old and I don't care.
No, the vet
Said
said she can't hear. She has no hearing.
She's
So
she's also a very good dog.
She's
but
a great dog.
Not a cuddly dog. Never was a cuddly
never
dog.
a cuddly dog. Not, you know how lap dogs are lap dogs, and
That's because Chewy hates Kelly. And Kelly was the first person that she bonded with. And she's jealous. So she's like, screw you. Lena, when you wake up, she's saying the first time, wait, are you taking me out? Are we going out? Can we go out? The second time, she's saying, all right, I have to go out. Like, are we going out? Can I pee? No? Okay, I can hold it. Instead of saying, Lena, no, why don't you say, Lena, yes, let's go out at 4 in the morning and have you shit all over. I mean, you could just say, and it's funny how Kelly said, when we say take a pee-pee, make a pee-pee, we can make her pee by saying make a pee-pee. But if we say the other thing, if we wanted to do the other thing, we say make a poo-poo. Why don't you already said poo-poo. When you say make the other thing, it's almost like you're not going to say poo-poo. So why wouldn't you either A, say when we want her to take a poo-poo, we say make a poo-poo, instead of saying, or why don't you say when we want her to do the other thing, we say make a, P, the 3-letter word or something. But you already said poop. You're going to say poo-poo anyway. So why did you hide it the first time? What were you going to say? Like, oh, Lena, when we want her to take a shit, we say, Lena, make a poo-poo. Like, it didn't make sense. Didn't make sense. What if you say, Lena, have an orgasm on Daddy's face? Does she go get the peanut butter? Does she get the salmon from the fridge?
not, you know how lap dogs are lap dogs, and she looks like a lap dog,
but
she presents as a lap dog, but she's more cat. She's like, I'll pet you when I'm ready.
Insomniacs should consider snacking before bed, experts claim. Here's what to eat. All right, here's what you avoid.
Yogurt.
All right. You avoid espressos. By the way, I can have a double espresso and go right to sleep. Guzzling alcohol. Holding your smartphone really close to your face for hours on end. Yes, I believe when I wake up, the worst thing to do is to go to your phone to see. Who cares what happens? It's like, just leave it down. Healthy snacks that do help. Nuts, almonds, pistachios, walnuts, cashews. I guess they have a high level of zinc.
Testicles have a high level of protein, which you need, you bony-ass anorexic Karen Carpenter wannabe.
For hours on end, yes. I believe when I wake up, the worst thing to do is to go to your phone to see. Who cares what happens? It's like, just leave it down. Healthy snacks that do help. Nuts, almonds, pistachios, walnuts, cashews. I guess they have a high level of zinc and magnesium. If you can't eat nuts, kiwis, cherries, and malted milk, or an oily fish like sardines.
Nothing says bedtime like an oily fish.
I had some nice.
Let me have some oily fish and then cuddle up with my spouse.
I had some of these beautiful Spanish sardines in the can. We went to this place in the deli, and I put them on a sandwich. And then I asked Kelly, I said, would you like to have half? And she said, absolutely not. I love sardines.
Every time you ask me things like, would you like half of my sardine sandwich? I think to myself, this man, whom I love, whom I've been with for almost 30 years.
More than half your life.
Much more than half my life.
He doesn't know me. He doesn't know anything
Has
about
no idea
me.
who I am. And,
Yeah, because you say
and
that
I
fucking
think maybe that's the reason
every
it
fucking
works.
month, 2 or
Maybe
3 times.
That's
We
what
heard the Eggs
together.
Benedict
He's
story.
constant
He
not
doesn't
knowing
know
who I
me.
am.
We've already been
it's like
through
you're a new
this.
person every
You tell your
week
same
for me.
stupid
Yeah,
little
I
fucking
know.
story
Keeps it
all the
fresh.
time.
Keeps it
Get some new
fresh.
fucking
Yeah.
stories. All those years married, you got the
okay,
same
well,
fucking 6 stories you put in
speaking of
rotation.
that,
Lame ass fucking
the
stories.
next
You
time
get
you
your
make a
Eggs
sardine
Benedict.
sandwich
He
and
doesn't
you
know what
drip
you like
the
to drink.
oil
He doesn't
all
know
over
you
the
like yogurt.
countertop,
Yes.
you have to wipe that up.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the bread, it was
I like French toast and he gets me fucking pancakes. I like fucking sitting down when I suck his dick and he fucking like gets on his knees and fucking flips over. What are you doing? I'm
None at all. And I think maybe that's the reason it works. Maybe that's what keeps us together.
Yeah.
He's
yeah, that's it. He just likes fucking with you because you'll take it because you're
maybe
a wuss.
that's what keeps us together.
Yeah.
He's constant not knowing who I am.
Yeah, it's like you're a new person every
It's
week
not
for me.
charming,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
It keeps it fresh.
Keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh, speaking of that, the next time you make a sardine sandwich and you drip the oil all over the countertop,
Yes.
you have to wipe that up.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the bread, it was a ciabatta. It had little holes in it.
No, I leaned right into it. I was responding to a text, leaned, didn't pay attention. I wasn't paying attention.
You got the oil?
I got oil, and I'm wandering throughout my day, and I'm like, what is that fish smell? I couldn't figure out the fish smell, and I realized
Cats are chasing you down the street.
it was your sardine sandwich on.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it made you think of me.
We have a huge show
Yes,
today.
we do.
One of our favorite people.
Yeah, Camila Mendes. I call her
Camila
Cammy.
Mendes is here.
I close my eyes and think about her whenever I'm having sex with you, Kelly.
And we're going to celebrate Lunar New Year with Katie Chen.
And a performance by J.P. Saxe. Lunar New Year is this Saturday. This is the year of the dragon. Anybody born this year will be a dragon. I was born the year of the dog.
Yes, and I was born the year of the pig.
Right. That makes sense. That's why, Mark, you're a pig, and Kelly, you're a fucking Chinese bitch. Yes, that's why you're the pig, you're the dog. That explains why Mark is a pig, and well, Kelly, you're a bitch that weighs about the same as a Chinese girl in 4th grade.
I wonder what that means.
We're going to find out.
She's going to give you the analysis.
She's going to give us the analysis of whether or not we're compatible.
Oh, yeah, that'll be part of it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I want to find out how compatible would a dog and a pig be together.
I think pretty compatible.
All right. Well,
You guys only connected on your looks. That's why at fucking 60 years old, you're still trying to look
time
like
to play.
That's why you're still trying to look like, oh my fucking God. I'm not even saying. Nope. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just fucking fast forward 5 minutes. Fast forward 5 fucking minutes. This fucking shit. Let's see. Can I get a little fucking love here? Gosh. Let's see what we got here. All this shit. I'm not even playing any fucking games with this cable box today. Oh, sweet tits. No. Come on, man. My fucking wire is broken. I'm trying to get this shit to charge. Oh my god. Well, we got it charging. If you're still watching this, just fast forward a few minutes. But if you want to look at the fucking ceiling, knock your socks off.
Being able to contribute when it comes to managing those matchups as the season starts?
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll continue to both look at free agency and look internally. Are you talking about left-handed bats? Are you talking left-handed? Okay. Yeah, no, we were excited to bring in Michael Bush. Obviously, he had a really good year in the minors last year, and we're excited to bring his bat into the lineup. We have some young players that certainly can help, but that's something we talk about a lot internally, that we are a pretty right-handed team, and those right-handed.
Right, so you're going to face a lot of lefties. All right. So now, welcome back. Well, that ain't working.
I wonder what that means.
We're going to find out.
She's going to give you the analysis.
She's going to give us the analysis of whether or not we're compatible.
Oh, yeah, that'll be part of it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I want to know. I want to find out how compatible would a dog and a pig be together.
I think pretty compatible.
All right, well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, it's the reason you all.
Well, safe to say, if a dog and a pig had sex together, they'd probably end up looking like Lola. I mean, if you look at her nose and her cheeks and everything, I can't tell what breed of dog, but it's definitely like one of George Clooney's ex-pigs.
Showed up today. It's that time. It's time to play.
All right, let's say hello to Jolene Linham from Apex, North Carolina, who watches the show on WTVD. Good morning, Jolene. How are you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Jolene, how often do people sing this song to you?
Oh, all the time.
What a great name. What a great name.
And a great song. All right, you know how this works. You've given us two statements. One is true, One's false. I have 60 seconds to decide which is the truth. And if you stump me, you'll win this.
Oh my God.
And that
Never gets old how dumb that is.
All right, Julie, here are two statements. I left my diamond necklace in a hotel room, or I lost my wedding ring on my honeymoon. Ooh. All right, let's skip to the honeymoon.
Either way.
Well, I'm just going to say that the wedding ring is more likely because it's small. The other one, a diamond, is bigger. So it's more likely the small thing. But the diamond, she said she left it in a hotel room, which implies that she got it back. I'm going to say that she left her diamond necklace in a hotel room. I think the wedding ring is something that isn't likely. It's more unlikely, but that happens a lot more. And she's hoping they go for that. I'm going to say, with no questions or no advantage, the truth is that you left your diamond necklace in a hotel room. I'm like 16 for my last 25, baby.
Hey, Jolene, you are not very jewelry responsible.
No.
She's so funny.
You said you lost your ring on your honeymoon. Did you end up finding it?
No, I did not.
Oh, wow. Okay. How did you, did you take it off to go swimming or?
No, so what happened, we went to St. Croix in September with this hurricane season, and the weather was really good for the whole week. But on our last day, Friday, it started to get a little bad, but it was our last day, and we wanted to go swimming. And so we were at the ocean. I'm very fair, so I have to lube up a lot, and I lubed my husband up. And then we went to swim, and the waves were kind of rough that day. And one actually knocked me over, but we didn't think anything of it. We wanted to enjoy the water.
Did she just say that she has to lube up her Virginia? I'm very dry, so I have to lube up.
And then we went to swim, and the waves were kind of rough that day. And one actually knocked me over, but we didn't think anything of it. We wanted to enjoy the water.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I found out when I toweled off.
All right. Was your husband upset?
Oh, he was upset because he had spent his life savings on it. But I was glad it happened on the last day because it would have ruined the honeymoon.
Can you give us a little something about the diamond necklace?
Yeah. So my son, he was going to college in Chicago, and that's like 15 hours from here. And it was our firstborn, so I was crying, and it was a sad goodbye. And then after we left him, we drove to Indianapolis to stay in a hotel room for the night. And I just kind of cried, and my husband said, "We're not getting any sleep. Let's just get back on the road." But I had, by the time we got to Louisville, we were going to stop for something to eat, and I went to check the mirror to make sure I looked okay because I had been crying, and that's when I noticed that it was missing. And I made him drive all the way back to Indianapolis.
Did you find it?
You found it?
Well, because it was so early in the morning, nobody had gone in the room yet, so they let us in, and it was between the two beds on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like the truth of the let's clap that. Sure.
Both these stories sound very true.
Yeah.
They sound very true. I'm going to say you left your diamond necklace in a hotel room.
I agree.
Oh, Mark, you're right.
Yes.
Easy.
I'm back.
You got one.
You didn't win a mug or a t-shirt, but you still have a chance to win a valuable trip. It's time to warm it up. Travel trivia.
That's our trivia dancer, Kathleen Johannesson from Malawi.
I love your shirt. I love that shirt.
All right, Deja, spin that wheel and see what else Jolene's going for.
All right, so this is the part of the show, everyone's favorite. It's called Phil Dances. This is where I dance like the dancer, and you rate me on a 1 to 100 how similar I am.
You didn't win a mug or a t-shirt, but you still have a chance to win a valuable trip. It's time to warm it up. Travel trivia.
Kathleen Johannesson from Malawi.
I love your shirt. I love that shirt.
All right, Deja, spin that wheel and see what else Jolene's playing for.
That was an easy one.
All right, you're playing for a trip for two to the Pineapple Beach Club in Antigua.
Ooh.
Antigua.
Yeah, 7 days and 6 nights in a beachfront room. It's all inclusive. It's a prize valued at $8,100. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Jolene.
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
Earlier this week, for playing what two
Dolly
characters did we say Kelly and I won the Viewer's Choice Award for Best Halloween Performance?
Oh, I'm going to say that they won for Ricky and Lucy from I Love Lucy.
That was I Love Lucy, Ricky and Lucy.
Yes.
Ricardo.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at Pineapple Beach Club, Antigua's most laid-back, all-inclusive resort. Pineapple Beach Club is a tropical hideaway fronted by a quarter-mile arc of powdery white sand beach and turquoise blue water. Guests enjoy an authentic Caribbean vibe with stunning service, unlimited non-motorized water sports, and romantic seaside dining at its finest. Your prize is valued at approximately $8,000.
People, don't you know that I can rhyme? I can take some words and rhyme them just like I am Hannah Binder.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Ah, great. You're going to have a great trip. Now you get to make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience.
Excited like
who will
aroused?
receive a Roomba vacuum cleaner from iRobot because we can't give these away enough. People hate to vacuum.
I'm going to go with,
Please pick
because
number
I'm a
between
pervert,
1 and 105.
69.
Okay, 11 for me and my son.
Ew. That's gross, 11.
When we return, Camila Mendes is here. Stick around.
Still alive. We celebrate the Lunar New Year with Chef Katie Chen. We'll open up the inbox to hear your comments and questions. And coming up next, Camila Mendes. If you're living with
Well, someone's got a crush on Mark. All right.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on it.
Okay,
So listen, on set, we would always get to know each other.
Well, this is really fucked up, isn't it? Isn't this just some fucked up shit? What is this shit? Dude, I'm so fucking sick of your ass.
Wings make no sense. Marinated in Louisiana spices, hand battered and flipped, and then we have the audacity to call all 5 flavors fast food? So don't you really say something? Or even order something? That chicken from Popeyes.
Tomorrow's show, Diane Lane will be here.
We're going to share amazing bargains that will help pamper yourself.
Plus, we'll get you ready for Sunday's big game with a big game, with big game party food. And by big game, do you mean
Buffalo, bison?
Super Bowl?
Yes, I do.
Ah.
Oh. All right.
I wasn't sure. I was like, what big game is happening?
Okay, guys, get ready. She played my darling daughter on Riverdale. Now she's starring in the new romantic comedy, Upgraded. Please welcome Camila Mendes. Riverdale. Now she's starring in the new romantic comedy, Upgraded. Please. I know.
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad?
You just arrived from Miami. Were you there for work?
No, I was there for a wedding.
Oh.
Yes, I did know you were there for a wedding because I follow you on social media, and it looked like a fun wedding.
It was really fun.
It looked super
really fun
glamorous.
wedding. I'm exhausted, but
yeah.
All right, so the last time we saw each other, we had a very special, was it a brunch? Or
remember we had
hangout?
sex?
Yes, I was in New York for Fashion Week, and I hit you up because I really wanted you guys to meet my boyfriend.
I know, it was so exciting.
I know.
We were like, what do we wear to meet our daughter's boyfriend? And then Mark's like, okay, calm down. She's not our real, she's not biologically our daughter.
I felt like you were my dad meeting my boyfriend. Like, I really did have that level of nervousness. Yeah.
But he's great. Rudy is great.
And you guys are so alike.
We wore the same
You guys wore the same outfit.
He tastes
both
delicious.
had black turtlenecks with black trousers.
Rudy is so
I knew it was
good.
going to go well at the same time because I'm like, you guys have such similar qualities.
Yes.
And I was like, Mark is you in, 30 years.
So Rudy is a pompous, narcissistic fucking asshole that's going to be dyeing his hair and getting Botox and treating you like shit when no one's around? Oh, that's great. Good for you.
I wish Mark could play the piano
so talented,
the way
Rudy.
Rudy does.
I know.
That would
He's very, very talented.
Genius.
So you lived in Vancouver for a long time.
7 years.
7 years.
Where do you live now?
LA.
For the most part?
LA. No, I live in LA. It's just weird to say that because for so long I'd always have a disclaimer around that. I'd be like LA, but I'm never there.
Right.
But now I can actually say I live in LA.
Do you miss anything about Vancouver?
I do. I honestly,
the strippers.
I miss the people, the friends I've made.
Right.
I really miss seeing them all the time. And I miss, the coziness of the rainy weather. Like there were elements to it that I really loved.
And restaurants were great.
It's raining a lot. It's raining a lot in LA right now.
I'm just going to fly back
Are
there.
you concerned about your house at all? Or?
A little bit. But I have a friend of mine is staying there right now, so she's keeping an eye on it.
So listen, on set, we would always get to know each other, especially because we played father and daughter. It was good to have the relationship. And you told me something that you moved 16 times as a kid.
Yeah.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, I moved around a lot too.
Did you really?
Wow, like father, like daughter.
I thought it does something special for you as a kid, right? I mean, you learn how to, you tell me.
You learn how to make friends really easily. You become very adaptable and independent. But
oh shit. Did he get rid of this shit already? Please tell me he got rid of this shit. Or you become really recluse and you develop like social anxiety, extremely bad social anxiety. You can't talk to people. You start saying, why should I fucking like be nice to people when I'm not gonna fucking never see them again? Maybe it's a little easier when you're like, hey, why don't you just give me your like Facebook and then we'll be friends forever. We'll be best friend forever. 50 years ago, she'd be like Robin Banks and just like, hi, you want to be my friend? She'd be like, stab him in the heart. Stabbed in the heart and you're to blame. You give murder a bad name. Bon Jovi. Google it. There we go. There we go. Sorry, guys. I got some business to attend to.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I moved around a lot, and I thought it does something special for you as a kid, right? I mean, you learn how to, you tell me.
You learn how to make friends really easily. You become very adaptable and independent. But, now I feel like I crave routine and I crave stability. I don't like a lot of change because I want to make up for the fact that I didn't have that as a kid.
That's so interesting. You're both so similar
I
in
always
that
look
way.
forward to it, actually. You could create a whole new you.
Yeah, exactly. And then that way you feel like you're, I always feel like I'm home everywhere I go because this body is home.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed.
One time when he was a new kid in school in Florida, right? He and his friends convinced a group of girls that he was in Menudo.
That he was in what?
Menudo,
There was a boy band, Menudo.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God.
It was like this speaking, these kids were all from like South America or wherever they are, and they were in the band Menudo. It was like the big. It was before the Backstreet Boys were the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, it was like a big deal in the 80s.
And
I like the name. It's cool.
Yeah, and so Mark convinced this group of girls that he was in the band Menudo.
And I was
like, talk about coming up with a new identity. Like he became like he went for a famous identity.
Oh my
God! Did
you ever meet new people and say the reason you travel is because you're an actress? I was in that movie E.T. Yeah, they cut me out.
But, you know, now
they put me on the cutting floor because I'm brown.
I feel like I crave routine and I crave stability. I don't like a lot of change because I want to make up for the fact that I didn't have that as a kid.
That's so interesting. You're both so similar.
I always look forward to it. Actually, you could create a whole new you.
Yeah, exactly. And then that way you feel like you're, you know, I always feel like I'm home everywhere I go because this body is home.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Indeed.
You know, one time when he was a new kid in school in Florida, right? He and his friends convinced a group of girls that he was in Menudo.
That he was in what?
Menudo.
Oh, she doesn't know who the fuck Menudo is. What the fuck are you talking about? She probably wasn't. I mean, you could at least go on with the new kids on the block and at least probably increase your chances from 0 to 1%. You even started off by saying he was when he was the new kid. This had to be like when he first arrived in Tampa or something in like 85, 86.
The boy band Menudo.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God!
It was like this Spanish.
Oh, that's a big diss to Mario Lopez. You figure at least because Mario Lopez and like some other assholes tried to like bring back Menudo and have like they had these 5 kids. I'm sure a lot of you know they were like all over TV singing the one same fucking cheesy cookie cutter song with the whack ass fucking rap lyrics that are like very cool to like 4th graders, but like 6th graders would be like, that shit's whack. The fact that even that Mario tried to bring Menudo back, and that was just like a year ago, and that this girl doesn't even know who Menudo is from the new Menudo shows how shitty those kids were and how shitty fucking Mario's fucking vision was and how much money he probably lost. She was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Menudo. She probably didn't even know what the food is. You know what I mean? She probably thinks Menudo is like some fucking dance or something.
Yeah.
Speaking, these kids were all from like South America or wherever they are, and they were in the band Menudo. It was like the big. It was before the back.
They were from Puerto Rico, you dipshit. This guy goes, they were all from South America or something. They were from Puerto Rico in the Caribbean. Not even close. You dumb fucking twat dick for. Fucking cocksucking little fucking twat for brains.
Backstreet Boys were the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, it was like a
Menudo.
big.
She doesn't even know who the Backstreet Boys are. She's like, who the fuck are they? Hell, they came out when she wasn't even born yet.
It was like this Spanish speaking. These kids were all from like South America or wherever they are, and they were in the band Menudo. It was like the big. It was before the Backstreet Boys were the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, it was like a big deal in the 80s.
And
I like the name. It's cool.
Yeah, and so Mark convinced this group of girls that he was in the band Menudo.
And I was
like, talk about coming up with a new identity. Like he became like he went for a famous identity.
Oh my
God! Did you ever create a new identity?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
You're a normal person.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand if he said that he spoke Spanish, he didn't speak Spanish, or he had to learn to speak Spanish.
Like convinced this group of girls that he was in the band Menudo.
And I was
like, talk about coming up with a new identity. Like he became like he went for a famous identity.
Oh my God!
Did you ever create a new identity?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
You're a normal person.
I was doing some online research about you, and it says you're still a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Okay, yeah, we need to talk about this.
How did that happen?
One of the producers on the show was like, I heard you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and I'm like, where did you hear that? That's not true.
Did you ever take jiu-jitsu?
Never, ever. I've never taken any. Actually, I've done capoeira. A little bit,
cool.
like
That's
when I went to school in Brazil, I took a capoeira class, so that I know a little bit of.
You took a capoeira class. That's so funny.
You know, if there's going to be a lie about you out there, that's a good one.
It's a great
love
one.
it. I should have run with it, honestly, because
that's
a cool
amazing.
All right.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Cammy about Wisdom Upgraded. Stick around.
Still ahead of live. We celebrate the Lunar New Year with Chef Katie Chen.
was in the band Mendes.
And I don't speak
Like,
Spanish.
talk about coming up with a new identity. Like, he
I was doing some online research about you, and it says you're still a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Okay, yeah, we need to talk about this.
How did that happen? Listen, you've been a boss.
Oh yeah, this movie.
Does this come with cup holders?
Luke Bryan, Mind of a Country Boy Tour, and special guests Bailey Zimmerman, Tracy Lawrence, Chase Beckham.
Chase Beckham. Is that related to Victoria Beckham? Bend it like Beckham.
I work for an auction house here in the city, and our London branch has called in the director of the New York office to save the day.
Director.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I guess.
Forgive me for this, but you seem a bit young to be the director. What, do you get that a lot?
Yeah, actually I do. Well, it's probably because I'm like the youngest director in company history.
That's a scene from Upgraded. Now, tell me what's happening there. Are you telling the truth there?
No, I am lying. Basically, the character I play is called Ana Santos. She is an intern at an art auctioning house, and she works for this marvelous sort of Devil Wears Prada type boss played by Marissa Tomei. And she gets invited to go on a work trip to be her assistant to London, and gets upgraded to first class, where she meets Will. And he mistakes her and thinks that she's saying she's the director of the auction house. And she just kind of
goes with it.
Because why not?
Has she ever been in first class?
She's never been in first class.
Did you ever get upgraded? And it was the best thing that ever happened to me when I got upgraded.
Because my mom's a flight attendant, actually.
I know.
So you get perks from that sometimes, you know, and every once in a while you're on the standby list and you get to be in first class without paying for it. And I remember the first time it happened, it was amazing.
Listen, you've been a boss since I met you. Now you're literally a boss. You're an executive producer on this movie, which is great.
Thank you.
So does that come with, like, obviously it comes with added responsibility, but did you have to hire or fire anyone, or?
No firing or nothing like that. But we did
say in casting, and
yes, and a say in we made a lot of script changes. Not because there was anything wrong with it, but just because we wanted to give it more of like a youthful tone and voice. So I actually produced this with my best friend from college, Rachel Matthews.
Rachel, I know
yeah,
Rachel,
exactly.
Oh my God.
So we produced it together, and we brought on her brother, who's a writer, with his writing partner to kind of.
Do I know the brother?
I
think I do know about
Justin.
Yeah, I think I saw a picture of him
Maybe.
once.
Yeah, they look really a lot alike.
I know him.
So,
And so you got to shoot it. Did you shoot in London, in England?
Yeah.
Or,
Well, I say that, but it was like 4 days in London for exterior shots, and then like a month in Leeds.
I see.
Yeah, which is
It's
very
exciting,
different. But
though.
it was
It's fun.
great. No, it was any excuse to travel is great.
It's the whole reason to be an actor.
I know,
right?
The best,
don't you think?
It's a rom-com. What are some of your favorite rom-coms growing up?
My answer constantly changes, but right now the answer is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Great.
Great. I love that.
Great one.
I love that
I just
movie.
love Kate Hudson.
I
so.
love
me
it.
too.
I love that movie. That is my favorite. Did they say I love that or that's my favorite?
Growing up.
My answer constantly changes, but right now the answer is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Great.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Love
It's a
it.
great
I just
one.
love Kate Hudson. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's so
me too.
funny.
I love her too.
We were talking
Me
about this
too.
earlier during host chat about how appealing British accents are, and how smart British people sound.
Yeah.
And that
I have a theory that when people have a camera on them, they don't act like themselves. So I can't really know who she is based on how she performs in front of a camera. Nah. Even if you're on a talk show or something like on this show or Good Morning America or a late night show like what are we on ABC Kimmel? It's all the cameras are on you. People are watching. Your PR team has been ingrained in your brain. You can't be your true self.
British accents are.
If you're ever in a position where you can't curse, then you're not being yourself.
and how smart British people sound.
Yeah.
And that was proven right there in that clip. I was like, he sounds.
Of course
like,
she lied. She was charmed.
Right.
She's like, I'm gonna
he said
flirt
three
my way to the
words
top.
with his British accent,
Yeah.
and she was like, I am the boss.
Exactly.
Camila, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was great. Say hi to Rudy.
So happy to see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, give Rudy a kiss. I will.
Upgraded begins streaming on Prime Video February 9th. Check it out. Next, we're going to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Stick around.
Tomorrow live from Feud, Capote versus the Swan. Diane Lane.
I'm the next.
I saw.
Give Rudy a big kiss on his big old cock-a-doodle-doo is the sound a chicken makes.
And how smart.
Yeah. Give Rudy a kiss from your mom that tries to look like she's 12 for her husband's sexual fantasies about.
And she was like, I am the boss.
Elementary school.
Camila, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was great. Say hi to Rudy.
So happy to see you guys.
Yeah, give Rudy a kiss. I will.
Upgraded begins
On
streaming.
his dick.
The firecrackers light up the.
Oh my gosh. I was expecting a really short, chubby girl with big, chubby cheeks.
Association today.
Welcome back. It's the year of the dragon and time to celebrate the Lunar New Year. Joining us to share Lunar New Year customs, superstitions, and a recipe that symbolizes laughter, author of Katie Chin's Global Family Cookbook, Chef Katie Chin. Welcome.
Yes, great to have you here. Thank you for being here. So it's the year of the dragon. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Do you know what the year of the dragon symbolizes?
Well, it's the luckiest sign. It's filled with a bold attitude. So it's a great time to try something new, to take a risk. It's all going to be about prosperity, wealth, and power.
Amazing. What about our birth years?
Well, you're
the
the dog, so you're very loyal, you're honest, you're very kind.
And you randomly shit on the carpet early in the morning for whatever reason. Yep, you're nice, you're loyal, you like to eat your food out of a bowl, and you randomly shit on your carpet for no apparent reason but to show disdain for the people and the way they smell around you.
Pig, very friendly.
And you lick your own ass.
You're year of the pig, very friendly, very laid back. You have tons of friends.
Okay.
And you guys get along.
He goes, okay. Wait a minute. Leo, whatever Leo wants.
You're the dog,
Leo
so you're
gets.
very loyal, you're honest, you're very kind. You're year of the pig, very friendly, very laid back. You have tons of friends.
Okay.
And you guys get along. Like your compatibility.
Very compatible.
We are, so we're compatible.
You're totally off the charts with compatibility. Yes.
All right, so tell us about some Lunar New Year foods and the special meaning.
Okay, the first thing is dim sum. This is meat in matzah.
Dragon symbolizes.
Well, it's the luckiest sign. It's filled with a bold attitude. So it's a great time to try something new, to take a risk. It's all going to be about prosperity, wealth, and power.
Amazing. What about our birth years?
Well, you're the dog, so you're very loyal.
I'm sorry, everyone watching. I'm just like tripping balls right here. I'm so distracted by the stars.
So it's a great time to try something new, to take a risk. It's all going to be about prosperity, wealth, and power.
Amazing. What about our birth years?
Well, you're the dog, so you're very loyal, you're honest, you're very kind. You're year of the pig, very friendly, very laid back. You have tons of friends.
Okay.
And you guys get along. Like your compatibility.
We are, so we're compatible.
You're totally off the charts with
And people want to cut your neck and eat your meat.
compatibility. Yes.
All right, so tell us about some Lunar New Year foods and the special meaning.
There's so much symbolism. So we eat noodles for long life. The
Longevity.
longer the noodle, the longer the life. We also eat dumplings because they resemble a gold ingot, an ancient form of Chinese currency. Also egg rolls because they're shaped like gold bars, also for wealth and prosperity. But we also eat round things like mushrooms because they're shaped like coins. And there's also
What if the mushroom's not shaped like coins? I know lots of mushrooms that aren't shaped like coins. That's the mushroom cap. What about the stem? That's shaped like your husband's dick. Does that mean we're going to eat your husband's dick if we eat a mushroom stem? or do you feed those to the pigs? Because Mark likes dick, and he's a
All
pig.
right, so tell us about some Lunar New Year foods and the special meaning.
There's so much symbolism. So we eat noodles for long life. The longer the noodle, the longer the life. We also eat dumplings because they resemble a gold ingot, an ancient form of Chinese currency. Also egg rolls because they're shaped like gold bars, also for wealth and prosperity. But we also eat round things like mushrooms because they're shaped like coins. But there's also lotus seeds symbolizing many suns.
Many suns. You mean suns in the atmosphere, or being given suns as
more suns.
The air?
You can put it back if you want.
Do you eat these like this?
No. We have to soak it.
I was just about to pop them in my mouth. Yeah.
All right, what about chicken? What does chicken
whole chicken. This symbolizes a favorable start and finish and family unity. So we eat a lot of round things.
Got it.
For that reason.
Okay.
All right, so what are we making today?
We're making firecracker shrimp because shrimp symbolizes happiness and liveliness, and firecrackers light up the sky for Chinese New Year to ward off evil spirits.
Cool.
Love China.
What's the food? What's the food that symbolizes infertility and anger? What's the that's what I want to know. You can't just sit there and give every single food a positive meaning. There has to be a food that represents bad luck, that represents like depression, mental health, like despair. Like, what's the one that symbolizes murder and violence? What's vengeance? I mean, what is vengeance? Is that like a gooey duck, or, asparagus? Asparagus is like what? Bladder infection? Like, come on, man. You got to give me, you can't just assign good shit. You got to have the good and the bad, or else it doesn't work. Oh, Chinese meanings. Oh my God. Oh, what is this shit?
I was just about to pop them in my mouth. Yeah.
All right, what about chicken? What does chicken
whole chicken. This symbolizes a favorable start and finish and family unity. So we eat a lot of round things.
Got it.
For that reason.
Okay.
All right, so what are we making today?
We're making firecracker shrimp because shrimp symbolizes happiness and liveliness, and firecrackers light up the sky for Chinese New Year to ward off evil spirits.
Cool.
Love
Yes, but not only that, shrimp, the word for shrimp in Chinese sounds like laughter. It's hot, like ha. So we eat a lot of shrimp for celebratory occasions.
Got it.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to crack open an egg. Do you guys want to try a one-handed egg crack?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, crack. You got this. Now put your middle finger in there and ta-da!
There we go.
Yay! And then we can whisk that a little bit, that egg, and then we're going to move on to the spring roll wrappers. You can find the Asian markets, but you could also use egg roll wrappers, which were widely available at any grocery store. So let's cut these into thirds.
Okay.
So this is a kind of a fun thing to do with kids, because they can get in on the act.
What if the kids are like the girl that was dancing earlier?
Kids in the cooking process, they're gonna try.
They're more invested in eating it.
Exactly. Then we're gonna take the shrimp, and we're just gonna make a little incision here, and then we're going to put some carrots, shredded carrots, in the incision for color and texture.
Cool. Yum.
And shrimp is loaded with antioxidants, which is amazing. I'm the culinary ambassador for the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
So very important to fill our bodies with antioxidants, right?
Sure is.
And then we're just going to layer our cut skins like so. And we're going to take some of the egg wash, and it's kind of going to be like a sealant. And we're going to brush. I'm sorry, am I going too fast?
No,
you're doing a great job. You're doing awesome. Okay, so just brushing the top.
Okay.
Then we take the shrimp and we place it down here.
So you have these sort of staggered a little bit.
Yes, this is for efficiency in a Chinese household.
Got it.
Okay, and then we just roll. Chinese household.
Got it.
Okay, and then we just roll it up nice and tight. And then with the tail sticking out, it really resembles the wick of a firecracker.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so pretty?
That. So pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's so pretty. Yes, it's so pretty. I love it. It's beautiful. I want to see someone say, when she's like, isn't that pretty? I'd be like, no, not really. But it's the eye of the beholder. I think it just looks like, it looked like garbage.
Really resembles the wick of a firecracker.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so pretty?
So
Not
pretty.
really.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
Pretty? No.
Look at that.
So I'm going to eat it.
All right. So we just roll it up and then, should we get frying?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get frying. How long do you put them in there for?
Oh,
3
I
minutes,
see.
You guys
Only
want to
one
help
at a
me
time.
place
Yes.
it into the oil?
Sure.
But it's very important to place it in slowly and carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine looks a little weird. But
It looks, you know what? No matter how they look, they're going to taste delicious.
Okay.
Kind of like penises.
Mine looks a little weird. But
It looks, you know what? No matter how they look, they're going to taste delicious.
Okay.
And they fry for about 2 to 3 minutes until they're golden brown.
Yours look gorgeous and ours look like amateur.
They look, there's no firecracker shape.
So 2 to 3 minutes, you said?
About 2 to 3 minutes until they're golden brown.
All right, we're going to take a little break. We'll finish when we come back. Stick around.
Is that it?
Roll out the red carpet. New York's hottest hosts are across Hollywood's biggest night. I'm throwing America's best after party. Live with Kelly and Mark to the Oscars show. Live from the Oscar stage at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, California. Monday, March 11th. For tickets, go to our website.
You're a real carnivore.
I am.
In the dinosaur world, you and I would be so incompatible. You would eat me.
No, you'd be a T-Rex.
How dare you?
You go, I do eat you. You have to like put $1 in the swear jar. You have to put lots of money in the swear jar because, woo, when I eat you, you are screaming, Jesus Christ.
The Dolby Theater in Hollywood, California. Monday, March 11th. For tickets, go to our website.
You're a real carnivore.
I am.
In the dinosaur world, you and I would be so incompatible. You would eat me.
No, you'd be a T-Rex.
How dare you? I have short arms, okay?
Next live, Diane Lane and Bargains with Monica Mangan.
Oh, Monica Mangan, you stupid slut. Come on now, people.
It's very important to place it in slowly and carefully.
Okay. See, just like a penis, you want to place it in very slowly and carefully, even if it looks
Right.
weird like that.
So we just roll it up and then, should we get frying?
Yeah,
let's get frying. How long do you put them in there for?
Oh, I
Did
see.
you guys
Only
want to
one
help
at a
me
time.
place
Yes.
it into the oil?
Sure.
But it's very important to place it in.
She wrapped one shrimp. They had like 10 egg rolls on top of each other, like 10 wonton wrappers. And she put the shrimp on, and she rolled one shrimp in all 10 stacked wonton wrappers.
How long do you
What a
put them in there for?
stupid fucking
Oh, I
silly.
see.
You guys
Only
want to
one
help
at a
me
time.
place
Yes.
it into the oil?
Sure.
But it's very important to place it in
Idiota.
slowly and carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine looks a little.
I'll say it in Italian. It'll sound cute. Idiota.
And then, should we get frying?
Yeah,
let's get frying.
No,
How long
don't
do
do
you
that. Just say, and then we're going to go to the fryer and just drop them in. They take about 2 to 3 minutes. Should we get fried? Don't ask permission. They already cut you off of like 50% of the time you need to really cook these. The finished product's already there. Just do it.
All right. So we just roll it up and then,
Look at that. She's
should we
rolling.
get frying?
Yeah,
let's get frying. How long do you put them in there for?
Oh, I
Did
see.
you guys
Only
want to
one
help
at a
me
time.
place
Yes.
it into the oil?
Sure.
But it's very important to place it in slowly and carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine looks a little weird. But
It looks, you know what? No matter how they look, they're going to taste delicious.
Yeoman's like, it's going to be really thick. It's just going to be extra thick. I know you like them short and thick.
Frying?
Yeah,
let's get frying. How long do you put them in there for?
Oh, I
Did
see.
you guys
Only
want to
one
help
at a
me?
time.
Do you guys want to help me? Look, she's talking to you like you're fucking 10-year-olds. Well, Kelly looks like she's fucking 10, so.
All right. So we just roll it up and then, should we get frying?
Yeah,
let's get frying. How long do you put put them in there for?
Oh, I see.
How long do you put them in there for?
Oh, I see.
You guys
Only
want to
one
help
at a
me
time.
place
Yes.
it into the oil.
Sure.
But it's very important to place it in slowly and carefully.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine looks a little weird, but
Yeah, even Galman was laughing like, God, even I could. He's like laughing at her like, you stupid. He goes, it's going to be triple thick.
Like
It's going to be triple thick.
all.
Ooh, the lucky coins. I know about the lucky coins. And she's wearing red because red is a positive color in Chinese culture. Yes.
thing.
Popeye's new chicken wings make no.
Yes. Yes. For my asshole.
We are back and celebrating the Lunar New Year with Chef Katie Chin. All right, so you just, while we were at commercial break, you're finishing up here, took the shrimp out of looking, I can tell which ones we wrapped versus which ones Katie wrapped, out of the oil. And now we're going to make the dipping sauce, right?
We are. So this is just some mayonnaise and sriracha sauce.
Ooh.
That's it?
It's just a simple combo. People
Don't call it an aioli. Aioli is when you mix the egg yolks and make your own mayonnaise. This is just a sriracha mayo.
Looking, I can tell which ones we wrapped versus which ones Katie wrapped, out of the oil. And now we're going to make the dipping sauce, right?
We are. So this is just some mayonnaise and sriracha sauce.
Ooh.
That's it?
It's just a simple combo. People love it. Now, obviously, if you're making this for super young kids, you could stir that. You could use a little less sriracha if you wanted to. You could substitute it with another kind of hot sauce, but it's just such a nice, sweet, hot, creamy finish to
like
this
the color.
dish.
The colors.
Yeah, it's perfect for Chinese New Year.
What I would do is put a little dash of like rice wine vinegar in there, a whole bunch of like scallions and cilantro, and maybe some like lime zest. That would probably zhuzh it up. You don't need black pepper because there's heat from the chili. I'm on low sodium, so you don't need salt, but at least a little acid. You could omit the zest, but rice wine vinegar and a nice big fresh bunch of herbs. I like scallion tops, even though those aren't technically herbs, but I think that'd be great. The green onion.
Less sriracha if you wanted to. You could substitute with another kind of hot sauce, but it's just such a nice, sweet, hot, creamy finish to
like
this
the
dish.
The colors.
Yeah, it's perfect for Chinese New Year.
It's pretty. Oh, it's pretty sauce.
Do it.
Are we trying these or these?
It's up to you. These are a little hot though. Maybe try these.
Okay, try the ones not so hot.
Without the sauce, you didn't dip it.
A little dip.
Aren't they amazing?
Amazing.
And it's like the simplest recipe ever.
Oh,
What are some of the superstitions followed by those who celebrate Lunar New Year?
Well, lots of superstitions and customs. For example, we distribute red envelopes to usher in prosperity, filled with money or chocolate coins.
I like
I'm not
that.
sure if we got cash in there or not, but you can try.
Well, I have a feeling I know there's no cash in here.
Also, you should not wash your hair on Lunar New Year Day because you might wash out all your good luck. You shouldn't sweep because you might sweep out all your good luck. This is my personal favorite, and I know yours too. Stepping into new shoes and new clothes. Yeah, the Lunar New Year.
What about
Tangerine.
any fucking reason girls could come up with to go shopping. It's the culture. It's customary.
Stepping into new shoes.
Yeah, anything girls can come up with to go shopping. It's tradition, dear. I have to spend $3,000 on shoes and a dress.
Sweep because you might sweep out all your good luck. This is my personal favorite, and I know yours too. Stepping into new shoes and new clothes. Yeah, the Lunar New Year. Tangerine symbolizing friendship. The leaves are intact, symbolizing everlasting relationships.
Oh, that is
and
so
friendships.
nice.
Isn't
That's
that
beautiful.
So cute? But also, no swearing. You know, an issue for you.
Oh, fuck that shit. Look at him try to. If you can't pick up a lemon, then your relationship will end.
Symbolizing friendship. The leaves are.
And if you go for a lemon and you either rip the leaf off, the leaf falls off, or you can't pick it up whole and you drop it, then your relationship is doomed and you're going to go to hell and spend eternity with the Chinese version of Adolf Hitler, whose name is Mario Lopez.
Intact.
But we say it like this: Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez.
Lasting relationships.
Oh, that is so nice. That's beautiful.
But also, no swearing. You know, an issue for you.
Yeah. No, it's really an issue.
Lunar New Year,
It's a bigger issue for me. That's going to be a challenge.
Thank you, Katie.
You're welcome.
It's really great to have you here. Happy
Check out
Lunar
Katie
New
Chen's
Year.
global family cooking found everywhere books are sold. And visit our website for today's recipe and more. Next, we're going to open up that inbox. Stick around.
She should have bowed.
If you would like to know more about anything you see on Live, log on to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com.
You give.
That'd be funny if Kelly bowed. She's like, "Why are you bowing to me, bitch? I'm from Brooklyn." She's like, "I'm from West Virginia. What are you doing?"
Everlasting relationships.
Oh, that is
and
so
friendships.
nice.
Isn't
That's
that
beautiful.
So cute? But also, no swearing. You know, an issue for you.
Yeah.
No, it's really an issue.
Lunar New Year,
It's a bigger issue for me.
Yeah, because I always say like, "Eat that pussy, you
Picture of-
stupid motherfucker, piece of brown shit."
Friends, we were in New York. The next day, we
Take
took.
that pussy, you brown shit, look-alike motherfucking whore cunt. That's what Kelly says, and I would never talk like that unless you paid me money that I would give to charity immediately.
Versus the Swans. Only Wednesdays at 10 on FX. Stream
Which would
on
be
Hulu.
my Sex with Diane Lane coffee stream.
Welcome to the inbox. Maggie from Merle, Wisconsin said, "My husband and I cannot fall asleep unless the fan is on. The white noise helps us fall asleep."
Huh.
You know that commercial where they're like green noise, pink noise,
Yeah, I think so.
brown
Yeah.
noise? That's Lena's favorite commercial.
She loves that.
She really responds to the green noise, the brown noise, the pink. She watches, she pays attention.
Matthew from Annapolis, Maryland says, "I love it when Kelly does her faux French accent. So sexy.
Oh, merci.
She should do the whole show with nothing but a French accent." Thank you, Matthew.
Merci, Matthew. Do you like that I can't be a French person without a faux cigarette in my hand? Let me see what we have here. From Carmelo, "You're wrong, Mark. Thanks for the vacuum, buddy."
Eddie from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania says, "Love, love, love the show, second only to Jeopardy." Well, thank you.
One of the few that's higher rated.
How do we get to be number one? That's what I want to know.
Right as
If we were
What's
a
his
quiz
name?
show,
Eddie?
Eddie. Or Edie.
Edie. Well, maybe that's it. We
Yeah.
called Edie Eddie.
Eddie, yes.
Let's see. Edna from Facebook. I feel like you're making up all of these people.
these are real.
Edie.
Here, you know how you could be top Jeopardy? Jeopardy is filled with intelligent people. The host and the producer are fucking idiots.
Right as
If we were
What's
a
his
quiz
name?
show,
Eddie?
Eddie. Or
Eddie.
Edie.
Edie. Well, maybe that's it. We
Yeah.
called Edie Eddie.
Eddie.
Everybody loves you. Nobody loves you.
Let me see what we have here. From Carmelo, "You're wrong, Mark. Thanks for the vacuum, buddy."
Eddie from Phoenixville, Pennsylvania says, "Love, love, love the show, second only to Jeopardy." Well, thank you.
One of the few that's higher rated.
How do we get to be number one? That's what I want to know.
Right as
If we were
What's
a
his
quiz
name?
show,
Eddie?
Eddie. Or
Edie.
Edie.
Edie. Well, maybe that's it. We
Yeah.
called Edie Eddie.
Eddie, yes.
Let's see. Edna from Facebook. I feel like you're making up all of these people.
these are real.
Edie, Edna. I feel like you are making them up. They're all Gelman. My husband Mike and I in Vegas in 2019. We told our friends we were in New York. The next day we took a picture of us at the Luxor and said we finally made it to Egypt. Then several days later we posted a picture of us on a gondola. We made it to Venice.
Yeah, speaking of Vegas.
Yeah.
Speaking of it, we're heading back to Las Vegas.
You know, Las Vegas holds a special place in our heart.
That's right.
Yeah.
We ran away and got married
That's
there,
right.
in case you forgot.
We will be doing 4 shows for the Blue Life Theater at the brand new Fountain Blue, Las Vegas, along with the most famous Las Vegas strip. Go ahead.
If you're going to be in or around Las Vegas, which is also known as the sports and entertainment capital of the world, I thought it was known as something else, Gelman, Sin City.
Yeah.
You can join us on February 26th and the 27th. You can be a member of our audience.
Yes.
Just like
Tickets are free. So just go to our website and reserve your seats today.
today. Coming up next, JP Saxe performs. Stick around.
We're going to Vegas, baby. That's where it all began. And you can come with us. Just visit our website and get your tickets for February 26th and 27th. This is your chance to see us live in Las Vegas. So hurry, get your tickets now.
I started smoking.
Sin City used to be the old nickname. It's actually you're so you're so old you're out of it, Kelly. For those of you that don't know, Las Vegas has adopted a new state slogan: more sports, less cocaine and hookers. Second place was more sports, less hookers and cocaine. Third place was Las Vegas, more sports, less whores and cocaine.
Our audience,
Yes.
just like you are making them all. They're all Gelman. My husband Mike and I in Vegas in 2019. We told our friends we were in New York. The next day we took a picture of us at the Luxor and said we finally made it to Egypt. Then several days later we posted a picture of us on a gondola. We made it to Venice.
Oh, God.
Products at
You guys really know how to just give some grade A blue ribbon television, I'll tell you.
Hours of 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern Time to Live Trivia 2, P.O. Box 6429, Burbank, California, 91510. You can be randomly called and ask the trivia question about a previous show. Answer correctly and you could be a winner. So what are you waiting for? Enter Live Travel Trivia game today.
Now we start that fight.
Tomorrow's show, Diane Lane will be here.
Also, bargains to pamper yourself.
And big game party food.
Big game.
Yes,
Party food.
big game.
All right. JP Saxe just kicked off a new world tour. Go to our website for details, and here he is with Anywhere.
Oh, this guy again. This is a guy that like John Mayer discovered, or he wrote like a song with John Mayer. They got him closing out the show. That's an interesting new move. I think it sucks dick.
Phone calls can't replace my arms. I promise you I'm coming back. You say then why doesn't it feel like that? I understand why you believe everybody leaves. But baby, there's no reason to worry, no reason to be scared. No matter where I go, I'm not going anywhere. Give me the time to prove it. I know I'll get you there. No matter where I go, I'm not going anywhere. That I makes to reverse. Just know if you really needed to. My mind will place for you. Baby, there's no reason to worry, no reason to be scared. No matter where I go, I'm not going anywhere. Give me time to prove it. I know we'll get you there. No matter where I go, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
What a fucking pussy ass song.
If I'll make or miss.
Interesting.
And right now, bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets if you win.
Let's do it.
Wait,
You mean sex?
The FanDuel Kick of Destiny 2 live Super Bowl Sunday.
My name is Marie. I'm 49 years.
Hi, Marie. Do you like howling like a dog when you hear pussy ass songs sung by weird looking Justin Timberlake and Annie fucking
right now.
Blends?
As we get closer to the season,
Yeah.
and as we
I ain't getting close to anyone during the fucking season.
Could it be I'm falling in love?
At the same place at the same time, but they didn't know each other existed. Movie, was it called Past Lives?
Past Lives.
Past Lives. If you haven't seen it yet, you have.
You have to watch it. These fucking people on TV think they fucking they automatic. After a while, they really start thinking they control what people do. They think that people that watch us are fucking like worship us. They get this fucking godlike fucking complex.
For details, and here he is with Anywhere.
You guys have to watch it. I'm gonna make my life decisions based on what some fucking stranger says that I'm never gonna meet.
So I can feel and see that.
happened this year.
Yeah, he knows the critical nature of those September.
Could it be I'm falling in love? And the number.
Guys in the ads.
I'm sorry. Now I gotta see who the fuck that was. Yeah, the show's over, so you could just get off. I'm not doing anything now. Julia Roberts. Of course it's Julia Roberts. You know what? Julia Roberts is still smashable. With my mouth.
Shop our expanded family of products at major.
Oh, fuck that.
Really happy with the results. It's still me, but with fewer lines.
Botox Cosmetic is FDA approved to temporarily make frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better. The effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Do not receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Tell your doctor about your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these.
Oh, well, great. That's fucking what.
Excited to see how they react with their first, not big league call up. They probably won't be in the big leagues this year, but being able to be around the big league locker room and have that spring training and see how those guys do, you can really make a big impression, especially on a new manager.
No doubt, everybody knows who the new manager is. It's Craig Counsell.
When
They
you
say,
see
hey,
that
Craig, whenever
commercial,
they see him, a million.
When you see that commercial for Botox, that means Kelly has invested into the product she's been using for decades. Now she's invested, and now all of a sudden snap her fingers. Here's a commercial for the new thing. She's like Dr. Oz, but like worse, but like not as pretty. All right, so what are we doing here? All right, so that's the end of what? What do we got here? It's fucking February 8th, 2024 season to episode 111. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe. If you subscribe, you get a free sexy dance on a pole with me wearing a fireman's suit, the yellow pants with the suspenders, and my shirt is off. If you'd like for me to put my shirt on, that costs an extra $600, but it all goes to charity. It's called the Fill in the Blanc charity for my ass. The logo's like the Rolling Stones logo. It's better. What is this shit? What is this shit? What the fuck is that shit? What is shit the fuck is going on? What is this shit? Fucking my balls, dude. There you go. There you go. All this. We'll see. All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch past episodes, future episodes. Give me some likes. But I really want you to give me dislikes because I don't want anyone watching this video. And if you're watching it, thanks a lot. But fuck off.